The following is a commercial program paid for by Little Rock Trojan Sports Properties, Learfield, and the University of Arkansas, Little Rock. The opinions and views expressed belong to its sponsors and are not those of Mission Broadcasting Incorporated, Nexstar Broadcasting Incorporated, this station, or their affiliates or employees.
This is the Darrell Walker Coaches Show with host Ray Tucker. The Darrell Walker Coaches Show is brought to you by Stevens Incorporated, Dillard's Department Stores, Bath Makeover of Arkansas, Zips Car Wash, and Leaf Guard of Arkansas.
Only appropriate that we begin by saying Happy New Year to you folks. We're 5 or 6 days into the new year, but anyway, first Darrell Walker Coaches Show of the year, 2021 season. Darrell Walker, your team started the season 4 games and 11 days in Louisville. We lived in a bubble, but guess what? It's been hard to get games, and so you needed that.
No, we needed that bubble. Like it's been said, it's hard to get games. It was hard to get games. It's going to be hard for us to get games anyway because the season we had last year, nobody wanted to schedule us. But when this bubble became available, we had a chance to play some games. We jumped all over it.
All right, conference play, we jumped right into that this past weekend, 2 games in 2 days against UT Arlington. And so, Steve, let's go ahead and take a look at highlights of Game 1, which was on Friday afternoon.
Well, you know, UTA is a very good basketball team, man. But we came out, and I kept talking to my team about defending. We went inside early and often, Ray, early and often, trying to get the ball inside to either Root, Chris Bankston, or Nicola. I thought we did a great job of our high-low action, getting the ball into the paint.
This turned out to be a wild one, a high-scoring affair, a shootout, if you want to call it that, Coach.
It was 102-93, I do believe, and that's a lot of points to be scored by both teams. But overall, it was a good basketball team. It was the first game in the Sun Belt Conference for us at home. We wanted to protect home.
You guys made 9 of your first 13 shots. That's a good start.
No, it's a great start. We shot the ball well. We moved the ball. It's a beautiful pass by Marco to Jovan to Root for a very nice fast break right there. I think we had 24 assists in this game, Ray, so we moved the basketball. Great high-low action right there. We work on it every day with our bigs. We were able to attack this team in the paint, and that's what we did for both games.
The fans liked it a whole lot. You had 6 dunks in the first 12 minutes.
Yeah, well, the ball was moving. When you get 24 assists, I mean, some good things are happening with your basketball team. Beautiful pass by Chris Bankston to Root Magnon right there for another dunk. The ball was moving. I liked our energy. I thought Chris Bankston came off the bench and gave us a really nice lift. I think he had 8 and 2 in 12 minutes, whatever it was. He did a great job for us off the bench.
That shot he just shot, if he's worked on that.
He's worked on his game.
And if he can do that all season long, he'll be very effective.
He would be great for us off the bench, and no doubt about that. That's Root with another block, doing what he does all the time, protect the rim. And, you know, Isaiah right now is, you know, he's playing pretty good basketball. He's a little up and down, but he's playing pretty solid. And he's still a young kid.
Had a couple of runs in this game in the first half. You had an 8-0 run.
Yeah, we had an 8-0 run. Another great pass right there for a high-low action by the young freshman Yassine to Chris Bankston. Overall, I was pleased with this game, except the 20-something turnovers that we had, Ray. That was just too many. We let them back in the game with those turnovers. Another great pass, Ben Coupet, who had 2 unbelievable games against Texas Arlington. But it was good to be back home. It was good to be back in Sun Belt Conference play.
You guys shot 68% the first half. Second half we'll talk about later, but 68% the first half.
Well, when you get 25, 24 assists in a game, Ray, you're gonna shoot a high percentage, and that's what we did. We got a lot of points in the paint, which I thought we could hurt them with points in the paint. Did a good job with that. So we definitely shot a high percentage. And then, you know, the guys from the floor, from the perimeter, shot a good percentage too to help that 70%.
You guys led at the half, 45-36.
Yeah, I thought defensively in the first 28 to 31 minutes of the game, Ray, I thought we really played some outstanding defense. We let up a little bit when we got a lead in the second half, and they got back and give them credit, they got back in the game. But we still was able to come out with a victory, 102-93. There's Nicola down the paint again. We just kept pounding that ball into the post. Kept pounding that ball into the post where we knew we had an advantage at.
You had 2 players, Ben Coupet and Root Magnon, who had career highs. Ben had 27, Root had 23.
Well, Ruth is preseason player of the year in the Sun Belt, and Ben was, Ben should have been third team all Sun Belt himself last year, but Ben shooting the daylights out of the ball, really playing well for us so far this season.
You had 5 players in double figures. Ben, as we said, had 27, Root 23. Nicola finished with 15, Isaiah 13. Marco Lukic had 12.
That's and you're talking about Isaiah off the bench, and that's Marco off the bench. So those are really welcome points off the bench. Anytime you can get points off the bench, that's great. There's Ben Coupet knocking down another shot. It seemed like he couldn't miss. He's playing with some confidence right now. I think my team is playing with some confidence. I think defensively, we're a little bit better, a lot better than we were in the bubble, Ray, and I'm happy about that, especially getting ready to go on the road. You
shot 70, a little better than 70% for the game, 35 of 50, and that was a Jack Stevens arena record.
Well, if you get 20-something assists, you got a chance to really score some points. And we were on that first game, really played well. Like I said, Ray, the ball was really moving. Another great pass from Marco to Ben for a wide open jump shot. I like the way this team is playing. The pace of play is so much better than it was in the bubble. We're really trying to defend. I like what we're doing, because it's going to be a tough test for us down there in Lafayette. You hit the boards hard. You out-rebounded the Mavs 31-21. Well, we knew we had a size advantage, and I told the guys every time the shot goes up, you guys need to go to the glass and see if you can offensive rebound, and we did that. If we cut down on our turnovers, Ray, and you covered all our games, if we cut on our turnovers, I don't know how many points we could score. Had a little stretch where we did not shoot the free throws well in non-conference play. You came back and open conference play. This game, you were 23 of 27. Well, you got these bigs. You got Root, and you got Nicola, and you got Chris Bankston, who play in the paint. If you play in the paint, you're going to have a chance to get fouled. Once you get fouled, you got to go to the free throw line and knock your free throws down. Final score in this one, 102-93, Coach. Really good effort by your team. That was a good effort on both sides of the ball. The only thing I didn't like was the turnovers, and we definitely can clean that up and just keep doing what we've been doing. I like where we're going right now. Different format this year in the Sun Belt Conference, and the fact that you play back-to-back games. You did that in the NBA, so you're kind of used to it. Yes, the college kids aren't used to it. No, it's a little different from them. For me, it's a no-brainer. I've done it all my career, but all I did was after we won that first game, Ray, I went straight upstairs and broke the film down, took some notes on a piece of paper, and showed the tape to my guys the next morning about things that we could do better and things that they probably could try to do to attack us, and they came out and did that. It's a little different for them, though. Playing back-to-back. Is that strange for the kids, and how do they adjust to that? Well, I tried to, after the first win, I told my guys to make sure they went home and got some rest and drank some fluids and did some stretching, and I think they did that. They came back, they were fresh and ready to play. The second game, even though we did get off to a sluggish start, both teams got off to a sluggish start because Texas Arlington came out really aggressive against us, Ray, and once we settled down, we got the game. All right, we'll take a break here on the Darrell Walker Coaches Show. Back with more in just a moment.
Joel Embiid is unhappy.
Like, really unhappy.
Because the internet keeps using not-so-amazing GIFs to react to his amazing highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Embiid Deserves Better Reactions GIF Collection.
Now I'm so happy.
Honoring all-around excellence in men's and women's collegiate competition. Every division, every sport, the Learfield Directors Cup. The prestigious award continues its reign as the crowning achievement in college athletics. To follow your favorite team, like us on Facebook, find us online and on Twitter. The Learfield Directors Cup.
Each year, the amount of ladder accidents increase, and many of those happen while cleaning out the gutters. Don't risk your safety. Call Leaf Guard of Arkansas. We have an A+ rating with the BBB and offer the only patented one-piece seamless system with a clog-free guarantee. UALR fans, get special savings now with half-off labor on a complete Leaf Guard system. Just visit online at leafguardandmore.com.
What if I told you a safe, accessible bathroom doesn't have to be plain and boring? Introducing Bath Makeover of Arkansas. Our barrier-free shower bases come in all standard colors and can be paired with any premium wall system, such as River Rock or Valencia Granite, plus your choice of chrome, brushed nickel, or oil rub bronze fixtures. Even sound-activated LED grab bars. Bath Makeover gives new meaning to bathing in style. Support a locally owned business with an American-made product. Call Bath Makeover of Arkansas today.
As we said, Trojans playing back-to-back games. Opened up against Texas Arlington, won the first game 102-93. That was on Friday afternoon, Friday night, I guess I should say. Saturday afternoon, you're back at the Jack Stevens Center, ready to go.
Yeah, we were ready to go. And like I said before we went to break, we were a little sluggish the first 6 or 7 minutes of the game. They came out really aggressive, really denying us, trying to get the ball into the post. That was their game plan. They wind up getting in foul trouble. We wind up going to the free throw line, and I think we led at 25-26 at halftime.
All right, let's take a look at highlights of Game 2 against Texas Arlington. You knew these guys would come out pressing as soon as they got off the bus, and they jumped right on you.
They jumped right on us. Look at that fighting Nicola for that post catch right there at the elbow. They were the most aggressive team to start the game off with, and we had to figure it out, and we did. We settled down and got in the game. You know, we're in the Nicola right there, right into the paint again.
And this was not a high-scoring affair like it was on Friday.
No, and I knew it wouldn't be. I knew they would come out. Coach Ogden's a good coach. I knew they were going to be aggressive. They was going to make every catch. As you can see, making every catch a tough catch. Once again, we were able to get the ball inside the root for an easy dunk.
Your guys like the Jack Stevens Center, and I guess every team likes their home floor, but your guys shot lights out both games.
Well, we shot the ball well, and once again, the ball was moving. We played with pace. Guys were making shots, which is always good, and then we got some points in the paint. And that's the most important thing. You get points in the paint, that helps. That's Ben Coupet, once again, out of the corner, making a shot, and he was hot for both games. We're in our little 13 defense right here. This gave them a lot of problems. You got so much length out there with Root and Nicola and being out there on the perimeter, and Marco were really tall out there, and it really gave them some problems. I thought we did a great job of really defending and contesting shots.
You guys shot 56% in the first half, 70% in the second half, 5 of 7 3-pointers in the final 20 minutes. Wow, you take that any day.
We'll take that any time. Like I said, we're playing at a different pace rate than we did in the bubble. We're moving the ball. We're sharing the ball. The way we're playing is just so much better. The chemistry is so good. And I like the way we're playing right now, especially since we're ready to go on the road. I like it. But defensively, we're getting better, Ray. I think we're getting better defensively. It's been 2 games, so hopefully we can carry it over.
Root Manyang is a double looking for a place to happen. Got his 5th of the season. He had 18 and 15, 21st double of his career.
Well, you know, he's gonna wind up leaving here as the double king, no doubt in my mind about that. Maybe the shot block leader of all time. He brings some nastiness and some toughness to our team that I really like. He's a really good basketball player, and that's why he's first team All Sun Belt and Defensive Player of the Year in the Sun Belt Conference.
And preseason Player of the Year.
Player of the Year. That's Nico taking a shot before halftime. Beautiful little move by him into the paint for a shot.
He's playing much better this year. Last year he had to sit out some games.
Yeah,
really
last year he had to sit out 16 games. He never could get his rhythm. I mean, he never could get his rhythm. Now he's got his rhythm. He's playing well. We're really throwing the ball inside into the paint. That's Ben knocking another shot down for us. He hit some timely shot for us.
And we've got a little feature of Ben Coupet coming up later in the show, but he was on fire.
He was on fire. We're in our little 1-3-1 again. We're scrambling out there. We're doing a good job of contesting shots. Great box out there by Jovan right there and grabbing the rebound.
Was that little Marco?
That was Jovan boxing out right there. We'll talk about little Marco later because he's the one that helped us win this basketball game. Once again, we're doing a great job of boxing out, getting the ball into the post, moving bodies. They come to double. You know, great pass. Great pass by Nicola to Marco. He knocked that shot down. I think he went on the own private 11-0, 9-0 run by himself. He opened the game up for us.
He was a huge difference.
Yes, big difference for us. Defensively, we were up, trying to guard people off the dribble, doing a better job of guarding people off the dribble. Root comes over, makes a block right there. He changes a lot of shots for us down there in the paint.
You had a couple of guards that were out, and Marco stepped up real big.
He stepped up big. He went on an 11-0 run by himself, and he really played well for us. He opened the game up for us. There's no doubt in my mind.
You know what's been pretty amazing in this stretch was Root Manyang was shooting about the same as the number on his jersey, about 44% at the free throw line, and he could not miss. Chris Ogden had to be going like, what in the world's going on?
Looking down there like, I can't believe he's making these free throws. But we had Coach Baker had to talk with him and Nicole and say, hey, man, Nicola, you were 6 for 14 in the stretch, and Root, you were 7 for 17. You guys are going to have to shoot better free throws. And They stepped up and did it. Once again, the ball goes into Nicola. He passes the ball right back out to Ben. When he's double teamed, he gives the ball up right away.
Now, if our viewers are saying, wait a minute, Little Rock's at home, but they're in the dark uniforms, maroon uniforms. The way the concept in the Sun Belt is you're playing 2 games in a row. One game you're the home team, the other you're still the home team.
Still the home team,
but you
right.
switch jerseys.
Switch jerseys.
And that helps with the laundry and et cetera.
Yeah, it does. It does. And nice little timeout play we ran right here. You know, trying to get the ball to Nicola. Beautiful basketball, man. Just beautiful basketball, high-low action. Just beautiful. Love the way we're playing right now so far, these first couple of games in the Sun Belt. We're playing with some spirit. We're sharing the ball. As you can see, we're passing the ball right there. Root going back up again to finish it. One of his 15, I don't know how many rebounds he had this game, but he rebounded the ball well again.
You won the battle of the boards, 44-23. Have to be happy about that.
You got to be happy about that. When you can rebound the basketball, that helps you defensively. It really does.
And you said defensively, you held them to 31% shooting.
Yeah, well, that's what we did last year. We were pretty good defensively. In the bubble, we just wasn't playing right away. I thought we could play offensively or defensively in the bubble.
Never got in sync.
Never got in sync, but since we've been home and have some days to really practice, I like my team moving forward. I really do. Beautiful pass by Nicola off the break for easy dunk.
Root Munyong is 6'10". I don't know what he weighs.
Probably 6'11".
6'11". All right, let's say he weighs 210. Is that stretching it?
If that.
But he is a beast.
Yeah, he plays with a lot of emotion. He plays hard.
And the thing about him is the players on the other team, guess what? They know where he is at all times.
They drive in there. He doesn't block the shot rate. He alters the shot, and to me, that's like getting another block shot. I've always thought an alter shot was a block shot.
Nicola had a solid game here, flirted with a triple-double, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists.
No, we're moving the basketball. Nicola's playing at a high level. Root's playing at a high level. Chris Bankston's giving us something off the bench. I like where our team is heading right now, where my team is heading.
Playing 2 games, a Friday and a Saturday. Does that help you as a coach? Would you have more preparation time leading up to the next Friday?
Yeah, have more practice time. We can go over some stuff that we want to go over offensively and defensively. Like tomorrow, I'll come in tomorrow. We'll have practice before we get on that bus, and I'll break down a bunch of Louisiana Lafayette's plays and how we're going to defend them. We'll do it live.
All right, I've got to teach you coaches that y'all don't watch film now. Your days playing for the 80 Sutton, did you watch film then, or did you have video?
Whatever it was VHS, and we stuck it in. You know why I know we watched a lot of film? Because my name was called out in that film a lot.
And the dreaded film sessions.
Dreaded film sessions.
All right, you're going to play Louisiana. Starting Friday and Saturday on the road. Your team likes being on the road.
I like being on the road. Look, you can't win the Sun Belt Conference or any conference if you can't go on the road and win some games. That's how we won games last year. That's why we won the Sun Belt last year, because we went on the road and won basketball games. So Lafayette is a much improved team, watching them on film. But I have no problem about taking my team on the road. We call ourselves Road Warriors. All
right, Louisiana had their 7-game win streak broken. They split with Texas State over the weekend. We talked about Ben Coupet and being on fire. We'll have a special look at the senior out of Chicago right after this.
My experience at UA Little Rock has been life-changing.
It's all about the research.
It's an awesome experience to get to do what you love.
It really broadens students' perspectives and helps get them outside of what the traditional college experience is like.
The research work that we do here is important. It touches many aspects of our lives.
The research that I'm doing at UA Little Rock is to solve problems that we have in our community.
An opportunity that a lot of people don't get in undergrad, and that's really awesome for me.
Embarrassing, sad, shameful. There's never an acceptable reason for driving dirty. Not with Zips Unlimited Wash Club. For as little as $14.95 a month, members join unlimited washes. That's less than 50 cents a day. So, show some pride and Zips your ride. Join Zips Unlimited Wash Club today. Zips 3-minute car wash. Zip in, zip out, zip on.
Through the last 108 years, obviously we've seen good times and bad times. Everybody has. If you're in business long enough, you're gonna have the bad times. But out of the bad times always come the good times. From generation to generation, the constant is that the Bale family's there for you. Whether it's service needs, parts needs, buying a car, or the collision center, our family's always there for you.
Shop Bale Chevy and BaleChevy.com today.
Independence, the ability to think freely. It allows you to tell truth from trend, to put clients first, to take the long view.
We're privately owned. We don't have public shareholders, and that's the very significant difference between ourselves and other firms.
Since 1933, independence has made Stephens one of the country's most successful investment banking firms. Feel free then to learn more about us.
I can't tell you how many times all the years I've been broadcasting college basketball that opposing players come into the Jack Stephens Center and been averaging about 4 or 5 points a game and go off about 20, 25 points. Well, this time around at the Jack Stephens Center, Little Rock's Ben Coupet turned the tables. Let's take a look. To say Little Rock's Ben Coupet started 2021 with a bang would be the understatement of the year. The 6'7" senior forward from Chicago, who entered the opening week of Sun Belt play averaging just 6 points a game, literally was on fire. On New Year's Day, he torched Texas Arlington for a career-high 27 points as the Trojans won a thriller, 102-97. From the field, he was 10 of 13. From long range, he was 5 of 7. Plus, he had 7 rebounds and 3 steals.
Trying to make it 2-0 in conference play is Coupet. Never afraid to, may not score a lot, but he does the hustle. And Coupet from the outside. Well, this guy can dunk. Ben Coupet Jr. lays it in, and it looks great pull up at 3 right there. Well, Coupet Jr. doesn't mind taking that 3. He knocks it down from the corner, and Coupet is off to a Coupet open for 3 ball. Yes, sir. This afternoon, no Marquise Noel, and Coupet is feeling himself as he
to clean up the miscue by pulling him up.
Coupet Jr. up top. Money on the feet over to Coupet, and he slams it home.
Playing back-to-back league games this season, the question was, what would he do for an encore? The Mavs didn't have to wait long to find out. In Game 2, Coupet lit them up again, this time pouring in 26 big ones as Little Rock won 75-62.
It was just fun, really, just being out there making shots, hearing the crowd go crazy, having my teammates cheer me on. It was just really just fun to be out there and show that I can play. It was a blessing in disguise to be able to come to Little Rock and play here. It's probably where I was supposed to be at. Yeah, of course, because when you're a senior, like, the team is gonna follow senior leadership or point guard leadership. So, like, me being a senior, like, I know my team gonna feed off of my energy, and if I bring energy every night and my team gonna follow me, then I just know that's what's my job to do.
Yesterday morning, you're the Sun Belt Player of the Week, and then a little later afternoon, you're the National Player of the Week. I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
Man, it's just a blessing. I didn't ask for it, you know what I'm saying? So it was just to see myself get that, it was like, man, like, it was crazy.
They call you the silent assassin. Do you embrace that?
Yeah, because I don't really say too much, but I'm not gonna say I like to kill, but I like to show what I can do.
His numbers for the weekend, Ben hit 17 of 21 shots, including 11 of 15 three-pointers. He was 8 of 10 at the free throw line and had 13 rebounds and 3 steals. Yes, indeed, Little Rock's Ben Coupet started 2021 with a bang. But to Texas Arlington, it was more like an explosion. Congratulations, Ben Coupet. You're not only the Sun Belt Conference Player of the Week, but the National Player of the Week as well. And the National Player of the Week, it's the Lou Henson Mid-Major National Player of the Week, not the AP Player of the Week, but a great honor for Ben Coupet.
Those numbers are off the charts right there, man. He really shot the ball well. He played well. He was just at ease out there on the court. And I told Vic after the first game, I said he could come back and maybe do it again the next night. I didn't think he would, but he did.
Your team won the Sun Belt last year, and here a couple of weeks ago, you and George Lee, our athletic director, sat down with the team and passed out what I call the hardware.
The hardware. They earned it, that's for sure.
Let's take a look.
Hey, we got to win. We got to get ready for Missouri State. Second thing is, go y'all rings, man. You guys deserve this right here, man. They picked us last place. You guys brought in what I was talking about, man, and I'm really, really happy to be able to give you guys these rings, man. Here's yours, Isaiah. You guys deserve it, man. I'm really proud of you. You guys earned this. Here you go, Jovan. You guys earned this, man.
Yeah, been here for 25 years now, and I can honestly say that, last year's team was one of the proudest in that time. Being picked 11th and winning, and I think y'all had a hell of a shot to go down there and win the tournament and do something
we
special.
Gonna win it.
And, we can do the same thing this year.
So we'll be here to see the girls hound the hogs tomorrow. All right, guys, enjoy the night. Here we go.
What a thrill for those young guys. I saw our basketball managers are terrific young men. I saw Big O got him a ring.
No, Big O everybody was happy, ecstatic about Big O getting it. I didn't even know Big O's name was Jefferson. I kept looking at who is Jefferson.
We just know him as Big O.
We know him as Big O, man. Big O is a great manager along with Aaron and the rest of the guys, man. But that was some jury that was well earned by that basketball team. I'm happy for my guys. Yeah.
My experience at UA Little Rock has been life-changing.
It's all about the research.
It's an awesome experience to get to do what you love.
It really broadens students' perspectives and helps get them outside of what the traditional college experience is like.
The research work that we do here is important. It touches many aspects of our lives.
The research that I'm doing at UA Little Rock is to solve problems that we have in our community.
An opportunity that a lot of people don't get in undergrad, and that's really awesome for me.
Independence, the ability to think freely. It allows you to tell truth from trend, to put clients first, to take the long view.
We're privately owned. We don't have public shareholders, and that's the very significant difference between ourselves and other firms.
Since 1933, independence has made Stephens one of the country's most successful investment banking firms. Feel free then to learn more about us.
Through the last 108 years, obviously we've seen good times and bad times. Everybody has. If you're in business long enough, you're going to have the bad times. But out of the bad times always come the good times. From generation to generation, the constant is that the Bale family's there for you. Whether it's service needs, parts needs, buying a car, or the collision center, our family's always there for you.
Shop Bale Chevy and BaleChevy.com today.
You won 21 games last year, went 21-10, turned things around, and so anyway, that's I don't care what age you are, what sport, whatever, you play to get this hardware. That's going to do it for this week's edition of the Darrell Walker Coaches Show. We'll be back next week with a pair of games from Lafayette, Louisiana. You folks have a great rest of the week.
The Darrell Walker Show has been brought to you by Stephens Incorporated, Dillard's Department Stores, Bath Makeover of Arkansas, Zips Car Wash, and Leaf Guard of Arkansas. Go Trojans!